What's up, guys? TLEW here with some Naval Strike kind of information and a first glimpse on the new DLC coming out. This will be coming out late March for premium players, as said before, and I'm actually really excited for this DLC, most excited than any of the others, and it looks pretty special. So within the past couple days, DICE released 4 official screenshots. Just kind of, they title it a first glimpse of Battlefield 4 Naval Strike. So I'm going to be going over these pictures and kind of explaining what I see, what maps these are, and so on. So first picture on screen is obviously it's the Lost Islands map. So the description reads, blow open a crashed passenger plane and capture fishing villages across the tropical Lost Islands. And as you can see, obviously there's a crashed passenger airplane in the background, or kind of the foreground I should say, and it's surrounded by tropical islands. So there's no fishing villages, but those will be elsewhere in the map, obviously. And as you can tell, there's some other stuff going on. Most notably, the hovercraft right in the foreground. That'll be the new vehicle introduced into Naval Strike. And it'll look definitely something like this because this is an official screenshot. Maybe changed slightly, but this is what you can expect to see. I think it's going to be 2-person. It looks just like it fits 2 people. But the cool thing about hovercraft in real life, if you didn't know, is they kind of glide over the water and then glide over land. So you can bring them wherever you want. So that's cool. You got like 1 gunner and 1 driver, sort of like the Ski-Doo, but it can go on land also, so that's cool. 2 other things to take note of. The first is that kind of missile sight by the airplane. I'm wondering if that has to do anything with Carrier Assualt. Maybe that's one of the objectives you have to capture to kind of take out the other carrier before you get on it and rush it. And also in the very background, you can see to the left of the hovercraft is a big ship, and that looks to me like a carrier. So possibly Carrier Assault will be on this map, but in the third screenshot you'll see something that may contradict this, and kind of creates a question in my mind. So moving on to the second image here, you can see the this is going to be the Operation Mortar map, which is my guess. So the description for that reads, storm an abandoned cliffside resort or get lost in the breathtaking vistas in Operation Mortar. So as you can see, a cliffside resort to the left of the map, kind of hidden by the trees. Or not a cliffside resort, but a resort. And I think this will be kind of one of the smaller resorts, and then there will be a big one by a cliffside, just like the description reads. Also, these are some vistas, and it looks very beautiful. The sunset here leads to another kind of question. Will it be part of the Levolution that it's daylight and it turns into sunset, kind of like Dawnbreaker, where it's nighttime and goes into sunrise? Or could it be sunset into nighttime, which would be very cool? But DICE really has said openly that they're not going to do any full-on nighttime combat, which kind of disappoints me, but I understand why at the same time. So that's Operation Mortar is my guess in that map, or in that image. Here's the third image, and this one's pretty obvious, just a carrier surrounded by sea, so it must be Noisestorm Strike, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Some airplanes, a carrier, and the RCIB boat. And this leads to another question, because this kind of, if you dig deeper, this is titled Carrier Assault, this picture, which is interesting because this is the only one that is titled like something specific. All the others are titled like helicopter, airplane, and attack boat. So this one actually says Carrier Assault. Will there be one map that is Carrier Assault? Will Noisestorm Strike be the only one that kind of facilitates that? Or will it be on all the other maps, kind of as seen in the first picture? That's kind of a toss-up, but I think they'll do all the maps. That's what I'm hoping. Another thing that's interesting about the aircraft carrier is I'm hoping, really hoping, that they'll kind of like super detail the thing. When it gets to the point in the Carrier Assault, the new game mode, where you kind of rush onto the carrier and it becomes like a rush gameplay to kind of destroy it. I'm hoping that it'll be really detailed on the inside, kind of like the campaign, walking through those hallways and those decks and all the different levels. And hopefully it won't just be surface level fighting. So we'll have to see what comes of that. And the final picture is kind of the most generic picture. It doesn't give anything away. But this should be the Wavebreaker map. You can see kind of the rocky islands in the background. Some explosions and the attack boat and heli. Nothing really new. You do kind of see right behind the attack boat is those palm trees blowing in the wind. And you can see the left side is stormy, the right side is sunny. So maybe some more Levolution with the kind of a hurricane or a tropical storm coming in, a bit like Parasol Storm. So that's the first glimpse into Battlefield 4 Naval Strike. If you are excited, hit that like button. Give me a sub if you'd like. That would be awesome. And I hope you're having a good day. I'll see you later. Bye.